Good day, viewers. Good day, viewers all over the world. Welcome to another edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. Still Michael Adekunle keeping it real with you at Ogba Newsstand. We are very sorry for the delay, and this is due to the heavy downpour in Lagos State, especially the location where we air this program, Bystanders at Newsstand. Thank you so much for being patient with us. Thank you so much for joining us on today's edition of this program. We love you all. All right, let me quickly read out the papers we have on today's edition of this program. We have the News Direct. Was the News Direct saying at the newsstand? Nigerians hail Tinubu as UAE lifts visa ban. Of course, the news broke yesterday that the visa ban has been lifted by the UAE president. Nigerians hail Tinubu as UAE lifts visa ban. This happened after the president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, met with the president of UAE. All right, on to the next one. We have, you can now fly into Dubai from Nigeria. This is what this Nigeria is saying. At the newsstand, you can now fly into Dubai from Nigeria. This Nigerian newspaper is saying this. On to the next one. No more contract variations. Wike wants contractors. FCDA flags off resurfacing of 135 roads. To the next one. First newspaper. Another boat tragedy hits Adamawa. Another boat tragedy hits Adamawa. Another boat tragedy hits Adamawa. Still on first news, we have UAE lifts visa ban on Nigerians after Tinubu's intervention. Tribunal sacks Gary Gana's son from House of Reps. Nigerians won't eat good policies, Nasu tells Tinubu. On to the next one, we have Business Day newspaper. Was Business Day saying at the newsstand this morning. US visa deniers squeeze Nigerian students. US visa deniers squeeze Nigerian students. Nigerian students eat 30-year in 2022, says US Embassy. On to the next one, the Daily Trust newspaper. Flights, businesses resume as Nigeria UAE resolve row. To the next one, we have the picture of the governor of Borno State, the person of Governor Zulum. Zulum 77 projects in 100 days of second term in Borno State. This was said yesterday on Bystanders, and we're still having it on the front page of Daily Trust this morning. On to the next one, blueprint. Nigeria needs 21 trillion naira to fix 28 million housing deficit, says the Vice President Shetima. The Sun newspaper. UAE lifts visa ban on Nigerian travelers. Decision taken after parley with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So the next one, Education Minister directs VC to fish out killers of nursing students in Ekiti. And the last paper, The Punch. Tinubu Special Investigator faults CBN audited reports. Let's have Kunle at the newsstand. Good morning. Kunle, it's another edition of this program, and I welcome you on board.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. Happy New Day. And what a wet day today. What a wet day.
What a wet day. I know many viewers would have been expecting us to go on air, but they don't know that the rain. It's been raining since midnight, right?
Yeah, really.
If I'm not mistaken, and it's happening all over Lagos State.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. God bless you all. God bless us.
Okay, it's a good news for Nigerians, both home and abroad. United Arab Emirates, at the end of the day, has lifted the ban, placed on Nigeria after meeting with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday. Is this a welcome development?
A very welcome, a good welcome development, and a good bilateral agreement success, right? And I want to say this: kudos to Mr. President, kudos to Tinubu, and likewise, don't let me even forget my condolences go to the Williams family, Akitola Williams family, the first chartered accountants in Nigeria. That's just passed on last night, and we want to commiserate with him. And they so rest in perfect peace.
Concerning the development yesterday, the visa ban was lifted.
It's a welcome development, and I think Nigerians should be more happy with that bilateral, agreement they agreed on the banning or lifting the ban on Nigerian flying to, Dubai. And you know what caused it was there are some youthful exuberance that some of the Nigerian youth went on, smoking and doing all sort of things, and they now found out that you people don't turn our country, don't turn our place, our space to a dirty space. Like you people are from the what you do in Nigeria, don't carry that habit down there, and the ban was lifted because excessity. When this youth went on excessity of life, and thank God, and it really affected a lot of business women that patrol that
go there for businesses,
and actually. So I think it's a good. A good move from our president, and we're still going to see more of that. Mind you, he flew in from India down to what's it called, UAE. Yeah, to just break that suspension, that barrier, break the barrier of that suspension. And I'm really happy, and that's the kind of proactive president we want. And I just want to appeal to this oppressed world, to the one that's still sad, the one that's still not in tune with him. Give him a chance. It's going to work for everybody. It's for everybody, it's for nobody. Give Tinubu a chance, for God's sake. We have seen a president that can take us to our promised land. And I'm saying you wholeheartedly, please give Tinubu a chance, please.
All right, let's quickly move to Atiku and Tinubu's hearing today. Like we said yesterday, we discussed this yesterday, that Atiku is not in any way, backing out of this case, this whole drama. And people are saying that it's better the presidents come out in the open and make sure everything, is once and for all, clarified. Only, don't you think it's now time for Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu to come in the open to clarify issues?
Clarify what issues?
Yeah, looking at Chicago State University.
The case is already, the clarification is coming from the Chicago State University, the admin of the Chicago State, the admin department. And they said they will tender the results in court. I think Mr. Atiku should just take time. Actually, I'm so still just to send my condolences to the lost life in that boat mishap in Adamawa. I think Atiku should concentrate more on humanitarian than chasing after shadow. And I've said it all over. Your home is boiling already. There are a lot of dead souls in your home now. you know, because that boat may shall consume, I'm sure will consume a lot of bodies, lives, you know, and let him concentrate on humanitarian. They are hiding Picam in that, what's it called, Adamawa, and I think Mr. Atiku too should be happy that the lifting of visa of UAE against Nigeria, and I think it's his home. It's a second home now.
No, but did it in any way affect Atiku?
It won't affect. That's what I'm saying. He's a number one citizen there. I was told he has a whole street, a long street in it doesn't have such street in Adamawa. So I think, Mr. Atiku, we are tired of you. I have to just say it. You've been running this country since advent of democracy. You and Mr. President Obasanjo there, and we never even see anything good in it. It was fighting each other. To the extent you are calling each other thieves. So to me, I mean, leave the space for the new, what's it called, the intakes of this election, man. We don't need any. You've had your own shares of governance. At least he was the chairman of Economic Council under the presidency of Obasanjo, and you had all the traveling around. You met a lot of people. You met a lot of business and you even added up to your business likewise. Let the citizens, let the masses breathe, Mr. Atiku. Just let the masses breathe. Let the sleeping dogs lie. You know, we don't need all this drama around after losing the election.
Would you call this a landmark achievement? I mean, after meeting with the president of UAE, the ban was lifted.
Sure.
Is that a landmark achievement?
Yeah. It shows us that
just a meeting.
It showed us that a rejected stone is like a cornerstone to others, right? It's showing us that some Nigerians that are looking at Tinubu as a rejected stone is a cornerstone to the Dubai, because they must have. If you don't have that prestige, if you don't have that acumen, they will never even listen to you. I know Dubai. Those guys are proud. Those sheikh, they are proud people. So they hold Tinubu in an esteem high. They hold him esteem high. That this guy can fix up the bad system that Nigeria has been operating on. And I can bet for free that Tinubu is still going to take this land, this so-called Nigeria, to promised land. Nevertheless, you hate him or you like him, why still believe in him? Because there are some steps that has been taken already. And mind you, German Chancellor is flying in to the Nigerian economic bilateral agreement very soon. We had the Indian investor coming in with $14 billion investment in Nigeria, right? And what I will just plead with the people that are managing our power. I think that's the guy in charge of the power ministry. Please make Nigeria to be a lightning state, lightning country, because investors will be coming in. Investors will not want to be witnessing darkness in Nigeria. So once we can fix those two things, fix the refinery and fix the electricity, which is power, right? Nigeria is good to go. So where we belong to, we've been derailed from where we belong to, and that was why there's a global awake. There's a national awake now that Nigeria let us occupy our space, the right space we belong to. That was why the G20 they invited Nigeria to be one of them, and there was a lot of bilateral conversation, agreement with some, G20 president and leaders. And I think the goodness is still coming around. It's just time. We need to wait for time. And again, number one thing that Mr. President should embark on this. There is food scarcity on the land, and why people are hungry, and you can't expect an hungry man not to be hungry. So to me, let the citizen breathe. Let them breathe with food. Let them breathe with good, policies that will put smile on their faces, because people are hungry. I have to tell you, people are hungry. When you see everybody coming on this platform to start complaining, it's because they are hungry, and an hungry man is an angry man. So to me, Mr. President, the minister you are going to assign for that, agricultural minister, he has a lot of job to do. Then the security apparatus too need to be restructured so that there will be security. We won't be having all these herdsmen encroaching people's farm, chasing people away from farming. And I think those are the things they have to work on now. And who is the defense minister? Matawale. Matawale needs to work so hard now, because it's in your domain. All those people are. Please flush them out. If the carrot and stick does not work, flush them out, so that we can have a peaceful Nigeria that investor can come into and invest, and we can have all this abundant food that is scarce now. They can be, have it in abundance. Then the refinery is coming on in December. I can tell you that for free, because I'm monitoring all what they're saying, all the policy they have put on. Now, a refinery is coming up in December. That is Port Harcourt refinery, right? That our former past president has been turning around, and it has not turned itself around. I think this is another chance for us to see whether those refineries will turn around.
You're sounding like a spokesperson too. I'm sure.
No, I'm not. But it's the fact. It's the fact check I'm presenting now, and I'm saying it out for people to know, so that if it does not work the way they said it, I will go after them, and I will pour out my grievances, criticize them.
All right, thank you so much. I'm using this opportunity to greet Gladys Oyabo. Saying good morning to you, Dutchman Pounds. Good morning, Crown Banji. Andrew Ogunjimi, Benga George, Samson Moses, Romeo Ray, and other viewers on the platform watching us right now. Only before I let you go, Dapo Abiodun and Benga Daniel. Dapo Abiodun has come out to clear the issue. There are speculations going on that the demolition embarked on was political, but the governor has come out to say that it has nothing to do with politics. It is not political. That it's an illegal structure erected at that location.
When Dapo is saying that, Dapo is goofed by saying that. He goofed. You know why I say so? When you talk of a structural engineer, you find him in what's it called? You find him in Benga Daniel. Benga Daniel is the first lift engineer in Nigeria. He deals with constructions. When you talk about the skyscraper with the lift, he was the first black Nigerian that would be MD of lift company. So he knows every intricacy about building. So for that to be, it's political. You should assume it. You should concede that it's political. Why? And Benga Daniel will not embark on a canker project. You know what I mean by a canker project? A project that is not really standing on a good, foundation. So to me, they should sort out their problem. Maybe doing towards the campaign. Maybe Benga Daniel did not support. I was told Benga Daniel supported his campaign. So why Benga Daniel now? Why him? And this guy is in Senate. You are a governor already.
The same party.
And that's why I see the elders of Ogun State, they should come together, call them to order, and let them, because it's becoming a disgrace to we Yorubas. Because I think, as it is, Benga Daniel, and what's it called? Abiodun. I think people like Baba Obasanjo is there. It's supposed to, it can be useful for that, the settlement. Settling this thing, it will be better. Don't let them turn ourselves. We shouldn't be turning ourselves to enemies of each other. This is the time the Yoruba race need to come together and be one, so that we can be great again, like Awolowo era.
All right, thank you so much, Kole. Yeah. We need to look at the weather. All right, Lucky, Edunbe Lagos, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Despite the fact that there is crisis going on in those states, I'm talking about political sphere.
No crisis again.
The deputy governor's office has been moved,
About 2 days ago now, they have been trying to consign, and deputy governor have withdrawn the case.
And after the suit, right?
Yes.
He withdrew the suit, but after the reconciliation, he still moved his office to another location.
Actually, as I said, good morning, my brothers and sisters.
Okay.
For watching me. May God bless you. Remember Flip TV Live. Watch. As you are watching Flip TV, may God lift you up. We are we are not going to have disaster. I reject disaster for those who are watching me and us.
May God flip away our challenges.
Yes, throw away poverty and anything. When my name is okay,
Right.
I don't know Lagos.
Right.
Yeah, what you said. Edo State, as I said, the governor and the deputy governor are very careful now. They know that the people, we are watching them. If the governor do well, we support him. If the deputy governor do well, we support him. But as I said, we are waiting for the day election will take place. So all we know is that let them get to work and repair those roads. Bad, everywhere is bad. Let them do road and bring palliative to the people. That's what we believe. All this fighting here is politics, just like a Ogun State. It's politics. So, Edo people, that's why I said, don't be Lagos. When they fight, when we get to the poll, we go to the right person. But the right person, as I said, is 3 senatorial districts, as I said. 2 have ruled. They made 1, the Eastern side. I think it's turn of the Eastern. That's what the governor is saying. That's what we are doing. Yes, that's what we are doing. So, fight. They have money, let them go and settle it. All you know, they should not stop the development of Edo State. That's my consign.
Just a visit to UAE, everything turned around. Visa ban has been lifted by the UAE authority. How do you feel about this?
Yes, I will not just condemn everything when just say I can't. Somebody will say lucky. Yes, I love that. It's a shame to Buhari government. It's a very shameful thing to Buhari government. Despite their APC government, it's a shame to Buhari government for 8 years. Why did you allow that to happen? You couldn't solve it. And don't forget, most of this Muslim elite, they always rush to Saudi Arabia and Dubai and other countries. Why did you allow that to escalate, happen in the first place? And not only that place now, this London, UK, who are trying to frustrate Nigeria, let us still do something concerning that.
Okay.
Because UK have been frustrating Nigerians, collecting money from them without giving visa, bringing different kind of laws. I don't understand me. Tinubu should work on that area. He has tried for Emirates side. Yes, 50 pounds is very, very good. So that at least let Nigeria passport be respected. They should respect our passport. We have everything here. Just because of our monies are bad. See about Nigeria for suffering in the other world. We have everything here. Just for get the right government. Where he is there, he's trying to fix the country. Yes. But let you do more. As I don't have, I gave you kudo for that area.
And what do you think it will be running through the minds of Nigerians now?
Yeah, but what Nigeria need now, I won't tell you lie. You can see this now. We need something that if you don't eat, my brother, this morning I went to see one of my friends, doctor. Get to the place, I see the place blocked. I asked her, I said, where is that? He has not resumed work. They say he's dead. 2 days ago, he's dead. He's a strong man, and the Jebu man. What happened? I said, the man just walked. Why? Think. Because anytime I go there, the man will be saying, he have time for this country. I want to sell my property, sell everything, go to UK or Canada. Hi! I'll say, this country said, my brother, I want to go. Now, Alana is dead. Why? Frustration. School fees.
Died and wasn't able to even sell the property.
He can't sell the property. When I heard that, I shocked. This money. So now what I'm telling you, Tinubu, you have a lot of work to do. Whether PDP, APC, this now, you should come aboard now and say, look, all this governor, you give 2 billion. Listen to Nigerians. Who are the Nigerians? We are speaking here. I think we don't allow a person like me, or channel, or TBC, to go and speak like this. No. I'm telling you the truth. But Philip TV, allow it. And sometimes I open my phone, I watch some of this about talk here. I will say, what we are showing here. Yesterday, I just said, let me screw it. In WhatsApp and other YouTube. I saw even Kule. I said, so is it how they are watching us all over the world? We talk. The government should listen to us. You should bring out things, palliative. Let's start seeing where they are sharing things here. You see, my brother, this palliative, even Olowos, you see them there strongly with the palliative now. I'm telling you, not only for poor. So I am telling you that Nigeria needs something now. We need help. We need help. What is the help? Our school fees, food, electricity, road. Imagine, let Benga and Dapo, let them fight. Let them fight. Have you been to Ogun State Road? Have you been to Lambe or Akute? If you go there, you swear for them. The nemesis that is catching them. The only thing that will know is to go from party to party. Let it hear me. Area, wedding. I wonder, does it go to Abekuta Road? Does it fly that road? Does it go to Akute? Does it go to Monwe? Even inside there, the way to start destroying it. Okay, that place they built. Who is occupying that place? It's Nigerians. Helping poor people there. You went there and demolish it. Ogu, let me tell you, Ogu has a lot of vast land.
Illegal structure.
Which illegal. It's a politics. Which illegal. You should come and let me show you road. And let me tell you, Ogu has vast land which they have not even touched. You should go there, open that place. Nigeria will go there. Lagos, you cannot space in Lagos. If you make development in Ogun State, you will go there. I thought they has a house there. I left the house there, come back to Lagos. Stay in Turu. When I have a 3-bedroom flat in that place, I can't stay there. Because the roads are bad. So, why are you demolishing somebody, a former governor? What of tomorrow? You leave, somebody else will demolish all what you put. It's very, very well. We can't encourage that. Because we can't demolish so many places in Abuja.
Are you encouraging illegality or what?
My brother,
because I don't understand.
Why now?
The governor said.
Why now?
Okay, you said why now?
Why now? After he spent 4 years. You do know why? Therefore, he's trying to bring somebody that will succeed him. Maybe Benga in APC. Don't forget Benga is in APC. Benga maybe is hiring somebody. So he left for three to come both of them together because they will have suffered lack of development in Ogun State. Please, both of them, they should just allow development to triumph. You see, are they not ashamed that neighboring states, like if you go to Osun and Ibadan, you see development. I'll tell you that. When you go to Lagos and Ogun, rubbish. I don't have Agbara. People there, they are lamenting. They use their money to tie their roads. So why can't you? Why are you doing that? Why are you demolishing houses? He said, look, they have a place where government can face. Leave these people. You are causing problems. Don't forget, by the time you are demolishing ABC house, they will start fighting themselves. You know, a suspension, kidnapping will start. So I don't encourage that. They should now look how we eat. How we eat.
That's the most important thing.
Do you know why they are doing that?
Infrastructure.
My brother, do you know why they are doing that? If you go to the whole world now, most of this Muslim country, what is happening there, the mist that is happening there, if it happen here, Nigeria will say tight. I'm telling you the truth. They will say tight. Look at Morocco. 2,000 people died. Tsunami. See Saudi Arabia. So why are you doing that? Is that the problem now we have now? The problem we have now, how we eat, how the road can work, how transportation can be fixed, how the federal can be fixed. Not begin to demolish people's houses. It's our money they use to do that.
Yeah, can you just pause a bit? I think we have a caller on the line. Well, I will advise you to unmute, sir or ma. There's a caller on the line. Please, can you unmute?
Okay, good morning. Good morning. This is Mr. Snee. I don't know if you can hear me.
Hello, good day.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, Nee, how are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, very well, clearly.
All right. Okay. I just wanted to be sure.
We can hear
All
you
right.
very well. It's clear
Thank you very
here.
much. Thank you for having me. All right. Mr. Lucky, this is me speaking over here. You see, let us call a spade a spade. The building that belongs to I think,
Yeah.
is it the mother of Kwenga Daniel or so?
Oh, thank you
The
very
building
much.
that Kwabiodun demolished. The building that Kwabiodun demolished in Ogun State is causing more bad than good. No matter how you want to, paint it. And I think it's a good move for Dapo Abiodun to demolish it. And that's one. Secondly, on the ban that has been lifted, I personally am not happy about it because, sincerely, I think it is high time for Nigerians to stay back home and develop their country. Because if we keep running away and this exodus of a thing keeps expanding and expanding, we'll get to a time that we will not have any reasonable person left behind in this country. And then, I mean, we will only have only the destitute and the poor left, and the little rich ones will become ravaged and consumed. And that is not healthy. Honestly, people, as at last 2 years, 3 years, people were going to Dubai even more than UK and US, because Dubai became the Europe, as it were, in the early 90s and the late 80s. All right. So for them to lift the ban, to me personally, I'm not happy because, of course, the forex again will suffer because there will be high demand for dollars again, and then people will start running down to Dubai for whatever point of view. However, every other deals, every other agreement that was that was agreed upon is okay, like the swap deal. I think I'm cool with that, and the likes. But on the issue of lifting the ban on Nigeria, to me, I'm not happy, sincerely. I mean, look at China and USA. When USA banned China as regards their chips, the chips which is used for our telephones, our smartphones, this made China to look inward. They asked themselves the question, why can't we develop our own homegrown chips? Let us develop our localized chips. Sincerely, if there was a situation whereby nobody could run away from Nigeria, I am telling you, Nigeria would have been better, because we will not channel our energy. We will not even think of. We will face those presidents squarely. But the issue whereby there's a leeway, that when you leave them and they continue looting and looting and looting. Oh my goodness, this country will never change. To me, I'm not happy. Sincerely speaking, I would have preferred that ban to remain there. I would prefer UK to ban us, America to ban us. Let us remain in this country, so that, yes, when we can no longer travel out, we will start facing them, start facing those leaders and the likes. That's my own take.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thanks for your contribution, really. We appreciate it. Thanks for your contribution.
Let me take it one by one.
Okay.
The area of Dapo destroying Benga's property. As I said, Ogun State has very vast land which they have not even touched, and the roads are bad. Dapo should concentrate on that area. Are you getting me? But by the time you start destroying your somebody who has a governor for 8 years, now you went and destroyed property. Don't forget you too will leave that place. So it's a political game, not.
So what you mean now is any structure that is erected illegally should be left. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
I am not in Ogun State. I don't know what happened. There's no way. But that's why I said that was spent 4 years before. He almost gone. He's going. So he's going now.
Why didn't
they
detect it?
Don't forget the same government who gave them license. That what Wike was telling the WhatsApp. You gave license. Now you have to pay back by those people. They have license. That has license. Benga has license. Well, that is their own area. But what I'm saying, sir, that we should focus on the road now. Road.
Very, very
Road,
important.
very important. No road for Ogun State.
It's true.
Now he has caused problem. Now, before you know, politicians will start fighting themselves. We should focus on road. That is it.
All right.
Then the area of the Nifty band. So many Nigerians are rejoicing. They are jubilating. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Some Muslim in Nigeria doesn't like to go to US. They believe US is Western world. So they like going to Dubai. They believe Dubai is a Muslim country. They believe that. That's why they go to relax, to spend their money. Well, many Nigerians will be happy concerning that. Dubai, things are cheap. Most of things are cheap there. So we need each other. Do business with each other. Don't block the border. But you do business here, that's why you need to create something that will at least say today. I want to ask you a question. What of those who are buying oil for us? They block our road. Who will buy our oil? How do you generate dollars? So we must unite together.
All right, thank you so much, Lucky. That was a very good contribution from you. All right, Raphael, good morning to you. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Looking so cool.
Yeah, because rain just started as early as 6 a.m.
Is it 6 or 4 a.m.?
I think it should be 6.
Oh.
Very early. Something 5, 6. Too early, so before we know it, it rained for about more than 3 hours.
Every hour was flooded.
Yes. I woke up around something to 9. Okay. So before I finish up, I found myself here. Something 10. Time was gone. You understand?
Right.
That's why everywhere is drenched.
It's counting.
Yeah, drenched with flood. So this time around, the weather is friendly, as you can see. So we're expecting the sun
Right.
to start shining.
To start shining. To start shining. Would you call this a good move by the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, after meeting with UAE government? The visa ban was lifted. Many Nigerians are hailing Tinubu for a job well done. Why we have some still condemning the president? This is not what we need at this point in time. Just like you heard Niyi just said, Niyi said, he would prefer US banning Nigeria, UK banning Nigeria, China banning Nigeria, United Arab Emirates, all banning.
From me. Let me tell Mike, before something happened, something orchestrated it. You know, the visa ban by UAE, was orchestrated by something. One, the issue of sponsors of Boko Haram during Buhari regime. The UAE government listed the number of the sponsors and forwarded it to Nigerian government under Buhari. This wicked president called Buhari could not do anything about it. They even were threatening to expel, that's expulsion, to expel the sponsors that are in Dubai, to expose their accounts. They gave out the numbers of these sponsors to the federal government under Buhari. Buhari could not do anything. And you know that UAE, United Arab Emirates, we could know the kind of country they are. They are in the Middle East. Are you listening to me? They are the Arab. They prepared their territory in such a way that nothing like terror organization. If any terror network is connected to Dubai, they are going to destabilize it. The Sheikh, those people you see, they live like angels. They don't work. See, check the labor force there. The laborer in Dubai today mostly are Nigerians, Sudanese, Ghanaians, and so on and so forth. They work for them. These people, they prepare their country in such a way that they all wake up 10 a.m. If you see them, they are like angels. They don't use Tokumbo cars. So, Nigerian citizens were the trouble Dubai have today. Nigerians' influx into UAE brings a lot of vices there. Trying to only behavior, so they are trying to corrupt the system there. So they did not just place ban on visa.
That was a reason.
There were reasons. I've told you now, sponsors of insurgency in Nigeria, Dubai table their account numbers, the number of the sponsors, who they are, prosecute them, take them for legal prosecution. Buhari did not do anything. Two, there was a time either he wanted to go to Dubai for whatever, they placed ban on him too. They say he shouldn't come. That's Buhari himself. Are you listening to me? Then there was a time, see, let me tell you, there are many things that culminated to UAE visa ban on Nigeria, and Nigeria is the cause of the problem. See, another one is hot puppy behavior, the so-called hot puppy Abbas. The kind of flamboyant life he lived in UAE that brought America into the matter that the guy duped many companies in America. En route to Dubai, that's how the money was going. It brings about that. What again? Commercial sex workers. Nigerian women are disgracing themselves in UAE, doing all manner of illicit activities, all in the name of selling their bodies. And you know that UAE, they don't live that kind of life. It's a religious country, I know. Are you listening to me? Now, commercial sex workers, drug dealings there. Go to their cell, various jail houses, you understand. You will see that there are good numbers of Nigerian prisoners, Nigerians serving as prisoners, jail tenures there. Are you listening to me? So they don't want us to corrupt that system. That's why both visa ban and flight, where Nigerian flights were just restricted, their own were restricted at least, flying into Nigerian airspace or coming to our country too. So this is the problem. And let me tell you now, if anybody is hailing Tinubu that he lifted bans, that he was the one that lifted the ban, no, I can't hail him. There are many things Tinubu is supposed to be done now. Lifting the ban. When they ban us, Dubai ban us, let me tell you, in the olden days I know, Nigerians are like angels to UAE. United Arab Emirates, if they see a Nigerian in Dubai, or got people that are custodian of history, who read history, ask them what I'm saying. They will be looking at you to know, what are you doing here? That place was a desert, and it is still a desert. But they developed that place with their money, available resources. We are better. Dubai, United Arab Emirates.
I think that's what he was trying to say.
Are we not better than China before?
That is better we stay in our country,
yes,
and develop the country.
Okay, let me tell you, Tinubu just going there. I don't know what he's doing in that place, and I will never hail him for that. We are better than the UAE now. What is the big deal about UAE banning on lifting ban, visa ban? So Nigerians are rejoicing. Rice, other essential commodities are needed right away now by Nigerians to be coming in. The index of importation of rice and the other essential commodities is what we should be asking government to make known to us. Let us know the quantum, the quantity that are coming in monthly. So Nigerians will be what? Not hungry anymore. Nigeria will no longer hunger if rice starts coming in, come beef and other consumables. Not Dubai. What is the meaning of Dubai? Somebody, if you want to work, check what you want to work well. So that if I do this kind of work, and the whole people, the entire citizenry of this country, are they going to accept me, appreciate what I'm doing? If you ask me, I don't appreciate that. Dubai, I know, it means nothing to us. It's a trading center of the world. Everybody go there to buy. Lifting ban for Dubai, what does that mean? We have China, we trade with China. Some of our men, Yoruba Igbos, they cut across the whole ethnic nationalities. They live in UK. They bring in things.
What effect does it have on common man?
My brother, nothing. My brother, there's nothing to say. Before 600,000 will take you to the so-called UAE. That we were better than before. But now, Mike, we are talking about millions now. Are you listening to me? With 150 naira visa, as of 2013, I was there when Obi's lawmakers from Anambra State Legislative, they went on training in Dubai. I and Obato Obia, my brother, Major Obato, we stayed them at the Anambra launch at the Murtala Mohammed Airport, upstairs there. We stayed all of them. Igbo Hazulika's son was there. 21 Week was there. Chinua Kadibo was there. All of them, the legislatives. I listening to me. We stayed them up to just catered for the whole grade. It's my brother. $150 dollars. I think $150. Sorry, not $50. $150. He said, me so person when you get there. On getting there, they meet the person up down directed them. So what is so much ado about this about Nigeria, UAE? See, Tinubu is still bringing us down. I'm telling you, he's letting Nigerians down. He doesn't know the worth of Nigeria. If he knows the worth of this country, he wouldn't be just shouting about this visa ban on Nigeria. We're elephants, but we are just feeding like rats this time around. Do you know Dubai?
Are you criticizing the president for making that move?
No. By making that move, he is bringing down Nigeria.
There is a move that the previous administration
failed to do.
Yeah.
As a result of ignorance
and you have a new administration.
And a new administration that doesn't know what his people needed. What the people needed now is the pump price will come down so that there will be what? Movement everywhere in Nigeria. Transportation fare will come down. If I want to go to East now and come back, I'm spending 60,000 naira. Tinubu is shouting about lifting back.
Do you know how many Nigerians that go there for businesses?
Do you know how many? No, it has been like that. Right from day one.
And since the ban, they've not been able to go about their business activities.
From there,
do you know that?
From there, they will enter train, go to Bulgaria, go to Turkey, change routes in Europe. Dubai can never solve the current issue now. The current issue now is that Nigerian government blocked the border. Influx of bags of rice and other food commodities restricted for how many months now? See, a clueless government just left. Show Nigerians that you have the clue what it takes to be a president. There should be many areas. Tinubu should bring amendments, a change, revamp the economy of this country. Who are the technocrats of your economic committee? Who are they? Elumelu, Abiy Tomu is among. Organize them, bring all these economic technocrats. Let us see what they can do so that Nigeria will be a Canaan land on the continent of Africa. Are you listening to me? Why are we giants and we are feeding like the pygmies of Congo, Congolese pygmies? Look at an elephant celebrating an ant like UAE. No. I know. I know. Dubai is less than Nigeria. So Dubai should be the one celebrating our visa ban. Dubai is for commercial sex workers to go there and sell their borders. You have Moroccans, you have Tunisians selling themselves there. The countries of Northern Africa.
Now, let me quickly read this.
So Nigeria should not be celebrating any ban on visa.
Let me quickly read this to the viewers.
Read it out.
Let me read it to the viewers.
Yes.
It was sent to me. I'll remind the viewers that Tinubu will be at the United Nations meeting in New York next week. And we'll also meet Joe Biden. I think, Raphael, this will put stop to the speculations that Tinubu cannot travel to America.
Thank you so much, Mike. From 1999 till date, when Tinubu was holding portfolio, 93, sorry. From 1992-93, when Tinubu was following Abiola and his man now, you don't know. Now if you're Jew in Yoruba land, or Jew now they record Tinubu before with portfolio. Anyway, where Abiola, see, I've been in Yoruba land though. I don't brag, I don't boast like Kunle. I can never come here and talk trash, be calling people uneducated, people uninformed. No, I've been in Yoruba land for years. From 1991, I visited Ogun State. Tinubu was holding portfolio, following Abiola, the almighty, the most African generous businessman, Abiola. Has anybody been saying bad thing against him? Have I not been promoting his generosity on this platform each and every time I come here? Because I know who he is. He visited us when Ernest Okonkwo, my uncle, died. The famous world best football commentator on earth is my brother. He's my not brother. Okonkwo and Bechi. The same compound. In my house, they lay Ernest on stage. Oga, I have traveled wide. Let me tell you, my brother.
Okay.
Tinubu has never been to United States since he committed offenses bordering on drug, certificate fraud, and the rest of them. In fact, he jumped jail in Chicago or wherever he may have committed a drug offense. Till date, all his career, we've never learned that Tinubu went there. When Ochibanjo went to New York, after 2019 election, we saw it. Ochibanjo went there. The Yoruba, they have accepted him, they received him, until they started telling the American tabloids that there was nothing like Fulani herdsmen, that was a clash between farmers. That's why they killed many Nigerians today. Nobody could try anybody in the ICC. See, listen and listen good. From the day one of Buhari to date, Tinubu was not in the USA. Something was fishy. They should tell that sweet story to Tata. That it means he doesn't have criminal record in the USA and a lie. Tell it to the birds, not people like us. Are you listening to me? So if Joe Biden administration allows Tinubu this time around, what is he trying to spell out? The same imperialistic policy is coming because they will pally together with Tinubu and do what? Your sins are forgiven. They will wipe all those bad records and they will start palling together.
What do you expect of the Chicago State University today? The court hearing.
What is needed is about CSU. If the certificate is found so wrong like that, America doesn't have justice. They will do that. But if you ask me, I will tell you that Atiku is the one going for that. Listen to me. If the states, I know you know what I mean by the states, US, turn their back on that, Atiku is not going anywhere. Because the kind of forces they have over there, Homeland, the Republican Guard or what they call them, the elite guard or something like that, America has. FBI, CIA, the crime unit, and the rest of them, NDEA, Drug Law Enforcement Agency, DEA. Okay. See, let me tell you, Mike, if they turn their back against any allegation leveled against Tinubu, there's nothing anybody could do about it. Right. America is a stronger society. Right. If they allow Tinubu, fine, they have allowed him. But all I know is that no matter what you do on earth, shit smells. No matter how you put perfume on top of shit will still be smelling. Right, I don't support Tinubu and I can never do that.
Thank you so much for your contribution. That was a brilliant one from Raf. Oh, okay. How are you doing?
I'm fine, good morning.
Yeah, I think you should.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
You see what happened? You see, the rain was trying to distract us from the way. But at the end of the day, we give God glory, carry us, calm down, and we'll see.
And I thank God for our esteemed viewers that understand
the situation.
Yes. I really appreciate you, viewers. Thank you so much.
Bless all of you, because we are trying to let you know the reality is on ground. Yes. But God bless you, all of you.
I think you should be happy now that
there's a joy in my heart. Okay. I told you the other time, every day is not condemnation. See, if you are condemning person, that person will not think twice and not reverse himself because he's a human being. You are not a human being. So our daddy videoed us yesterday when we were home with our daddy. We know we are wrong. We have to correct ourselves. We now become a real child of our daddy. So let us abolish the situation. Let us move forward. So kudos to Tinubu. I told you that things will change. I will not see things changing now because God is here. You see the satellite, the torchlight is here. What eradicates the unnecessarity and the necessary. So what is happening? We give God the glory. Because visa ban is very difficult. You can't go where you're supposed to go, and you have and you have some things that you want to do there that is very reasonable to your future and to your children's future, and it's not bad. And you have some time, and that time is expired, is gone. But now, we give God, we thank God for everything, because you and I must see the fruit.
How can you describe that kind of move?
The move is
All the way from India to United Arab
see,
Emirates.
he's going everywhere.
Would you call him a walking president?
He's working president right now.
Compared to Buhari?
See, let me tell you one thing. Let us be frank with our systematic statements. When we compare Buhari and Tinubu, they are not the same. In a diplomatic house, Tinubu is better than Buhari. Okay. Buhari is from day one, is a military man. Military man is an action man. He doesn't care for dialogue. He doesn't care for humanity that is care for. It's not up to 40%. You understand what I'm saying? The past 8 years of Buhari, you can see the massacre that was done in this country. The Fulani herdsmen, to the extent they went to church in those states. You understand what I'm saying? The key people, all the old villages in the old Nigeria experienced the massacrality of the Fulani herdsmen. But now, it's going home.
Thank you so much, Oluwa. This is already running out of time, and I really appreciate you for coming.
Bless you, because we'll see the day and we'll see another day tomorrow.
Thank you so much. All right, Michael, we have just a few minutes to go. We'll just need to allow you to speak because you came in the rain to attend to Flip TV and the viewers across the globe. Thank you so much for coming. All right, good afternoon. Now we have our Nigerians hailing the president, Tinubu, for the move he made yesterday from India, landed in the United Arab Emirates. He spoke with the president of that country. After the meeting, the ban was lifted. How do you feel as a Nigerian? Are you proud to be a Nigerian? Are you proud to have Tinubu as your president?
Of course, I'm proud to be a Nigerian. What the president did yesterday was a good step. We welcome the lifting of the ban from our citizens. It's a good step in the right direction. I also know that for the fact that we have few elements that are probably causing concerns in that country, doesn't mean all the citizens of our country should be banned. Much as I welcome that development, I also advocate that leaders should try as much as possible to put our country's rights, that our leaders should continue to put our country's rights. If Dubai doesn't have that enabling environment, Nigerians will not be willing to go there. So we should also begin to do things right here. Much as I agree that people have every right to go to any part of the country, those that have genuine businesses, those that need to go and school, in wherever they choose, they have every right to so do. So I think it's a step in the right direction.
Now, Oluwa just said something that is touching me. He said it's not all the time you criticize someone. When you criticize, you are all human beings. Say one day the person will, have everything and do the right thing. Do you think Asiwaju Bola Ahmed has done the right thing? And don't forget that we still have other things at stake that he needs to do. But this move, I think you said it, that it was a great move.
Yes.
What other things are you expecting him to embark on? At least to bring a sign of relief to Nigerians.
Of course, several other things. Don't forget, 100 days in office. The life of any administration is seen to be short, but at the same time, he should begin to beam his satellite on other areas of government. The economy is not doing well at the moment. A lot of reforms should begin to come up in that sector, so that, as you said, they begin to have some level of respite for Nigerians. Since the subsidy was removed, there have been a lot of price increases across board, which has brought serious hardship on Nigerians. So all the palliative measures that he had in mind before taking out the subsidy should be implemented as fast as possible. Just the way he was able to remove the subsidy as fast as he took up governance, he should also ensure that Nigerians don't pay for what some of our past leaders have cost. So that's what I feel about that.
Thank you so much, Michael. Because of our time,
All right,
we need to go. And I appreciate your love. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. All right, viewers across the globe, we appreciate you for joining us on today's edition of this program. Tomorrow is another day, but before I go, I think Mookie Great demanded Oluwawan of Ogbawan's account details. Oluwawan, you don't even want me to speak. You are here. Don't worry. Okay, I will drop my contact with him. You will contact me, and I will send your account details to him. All right? It's not polite dropping the account details there. Okay, Mookie Great. This is Oluwawan. He's on my neck. All right? So you can reach me on 091 27. Okay. You are displaying it, right? Okay. Thank you so much. The viewers, I really appreciate you. Tomorrow is another day. We love you. And we say keep watching Flip TV. The social media handles are right on the screen. You can also join me at Michael Timtayo at Deeply on all platforms and on TikTok, Mike Flip TV. The number is displayed on the screen. Mookie Great, you can get the number on the screen. Thank you so much all. Bye for now.